Okay.
He's a confidant now.
Yep. We're still gonna have to hang out with him. I'll just spend time with him. I know you say we can
Henrietta
go
is
to...
also available today.
Yeah.
When are they available typically?
Oh, we
She
gotta
has a
pick up her
quest.
quest. Okay, so we'll pick up her quest.
He's ready to level up too.
Okay, well, I guess for starters, let's save. Even though this takes... I mean, honestly, it's only like 5-10 seconds, but still. Okay, let's pick up her quest. Spend time.
So she was just going on about that. How far will you go to achieve your ends?
We need to talk.
Sure.
I'm all ears.
Good. Let me preface by saying that I take full responsibility for this. I underestimated the anti-Ascalia sentiment, it seems. Fellow Mystere agents report that there's been a steadily growing flow of the undocumented exchanges on the Lordamarian border. Interestingly, though their points of origin vary, they all seem to drop from our sight around the same place. The ruins of Esval, an ancient city erected by the worshippers of the sacred fire.
Bloody hell.
Aside from the occasional weapons and manpower, it seems a lot of cerebral goods are involved. Plans, programs, and even, may the gods have mercy on their souls, leaflets.
Our souls.
Oh, our souls.
What?
Sorry.
What?
Someone's preparing a huge campaign against House Lauren. Given the lack of formal traces of the exchanges, they must have a powerful supporter, likely someone from the church.
How sad.
I should have known. I broke your trust, Lord Lauren.
No, not at all. Okay, Esval, was it? Well, I think it's time to pay them a visit.
That's dangerous.
I've always been a rather hands-on guy.
Very well. But the failure is mine. I shall accompany you to rectify this unfortunate oversight.
But...
With all due respect, it was not a request, Lord Lauren.
Right.
Alright.
It feels so odd saying Lauren, because that's how it's pronounced in the game, but I always call them House Lauren.
Yeah. Loren feels more fantasy-y.
It does.
Okay, so that didn't take up a day.
But to be Loren, wouldn't it be L-O-R-E-N-N-E?
Not necessarily. It's like Sean having the weirdest goddamn
Does she
spelling
ever get
ever
off?
half the time. Well, we can't progress with her anyway until... Yeah, see, I wanted to pick up everybody's quest before we do anything. Okay. And let's spend time with Levant. Because, yeah, if we can pick up Levant's quest, too, that'll make life easier. And then we work on Griffith's quest. And we bang the three of those out at the same time. Maybe we do a dungeon. I just really want to be done with this game.
And you had saved after speaking with Henrietta?
No.
Oh, wait, we didn't need to because, well,
There were no options, so who cares?
Yep.
But now we save. I mean, I guess we could hang out with, everybody else. Okay, let's see. Levant.
There is no Cal level. That comes up often.
It's a reference. Okay, there you are. Good. We need to talk, spend time.
Tired, Butch?
Yeah.
I'm also stuffy, but I think that's because I was cleaning all morning.
It's kind of a warm, stuffy day. And you've been cleaning, so it's all dusty. And I was up a little bit later than you reading manga.
Oh, sorry.
Which was probably not a good idea, but...
Oh, really?
It was a good manga.
You were reading manga?
That's sort of a
the
good manga.
manga with the bad faces?
They improved drastically. One thing I love is seeing like kind of raw manga turn like much better. It just I like transhumanism in comics, and there are certain manga artists that do it really well. Kay of House Loren, we need to talk. Yes, Levant? It has come to my attention that some of your people venerate the sacred fire. That is good. It gives me hope for this land. Well, from what I hear, it used to be a pretty big thing in the eastern parts of Rashdil. Hark then, for I have learned about a particularly popular place of worship, right here in the Heartlands. I am told it was once called the Well of Abaid.
It could be Abaid or Abade.
Yeah, Abade. A meaningful name, apparently. It was a morning song, set forth to cleanse the weary knights Aurum as they sailed forth west in search of conquest. Sounds, like a lovely place. Alas, no more. These days, it would appear some kind of wretched sect has moved in, defiling the place with their demented celebrations. We need to act, Kay of House Loren. This is an affront to the sacred fire. This affront to the sacred fire cannot stand. That sounds excessively violent. I shall administer justice if I must. No, let's not jump to conclusions. We'll investigate, but please don't do anything rash, alright? Huh. I promise nothing. All too often, a single drop of wrongness pries open the doors of damnation. I've seen it all in my time. Political movements masquerading as agents of goodwill, lies, and glitter. The world changes, the people do not. No rest for the wicked, then. It's so annoying when they, like, voice one line.
I also thought it was funny how that one sentence was a little bit botched and you had to try to compensate for it.
I mean, Let's Player dyslexia comboed with sometimes this game isn't written the best.
No. Like, that sentence was mixed around.
Did I present it mixed around, or was it mixed around?
It was mixed around and you corrected it.
Oh, I will admit I wasn't fully paying attention. I was just reading and I was like, this sounds right. Let's go with this. Okay.
No, I've had to correct some sentences as I was reading them because the grammar was mixed up. It makes me wonder, and also, like, remember when you had said two, and it was written two with two O's?
Yeah.
There's a number of typos.
Hello, esteemed customer.
I don't think we're actually doing anything with Hawksoon. No, we're just spending time with him. Okay. Griffith.
I remember when I was studying Shakespeare and stuff, I noticed that people don't formulate sentences with ending in verbs in such a way like you say, that which mourns. It's so poetic.
Splendid.
Most impressive. You're a fast learner, young master. I've always looked upon your father as an exemplar of martial skill. You, however, are well on the way to inheriting that title. Good job. You always used to hold my father in high regard, didn't you?
Yes,
Of
indeed.
course. Though I am but a simple warrior, I would not be the man I am today without his guidance. You are a lucky man to be able to call him family, sire. One?
So you can say that's kind.
It's
you
one
can-
or two.
Yeah, because because the last one sort of is like, I didn't have a good relationship with my father.
I almost feel
miss him.
I almost feel like Big Shoes to Fill is the correct one because it feels.
Big shoes to fill means that you have you have high expectations for yourself, but you feel like you're not meeting them.
Yeah. Okay.
He likes that.
Indeed.
Big indeed. Still, I would not grow discouraged. You are already proving to be very much like him in spirit. Now, where were we? I could use another go, to be honest. So could I. Let us fight then. Oh, no. Oh, no. Young master, I'm sorry. I just remembered. I cannot. I need to be elsewhere. Huh? We shall continue on a different occasion. This I promise. But now, I really need to go. What? Just like that? Just like before? Once again, I am sorry.
So you can just let him go. You can pry. Look at him tapping his toes. He's
Here, let's go with number one.
He's clearly meeting a lady.
I wouldn't be surprised if he isn't like trying to romance the older sister or something.
The older sister?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking her more
Okay,
so
let's
than...
go with the top one, if only because it's prying.
Right.
Nah,
Oh, he did not
doesn't
like that.
it.
Yes. Well, what can I say? Go if you have to. Yeah, so.
So it's probably the second one? He just seems so bashful. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, if you think about it, the sisters are kind of untouchable characters because they're not part of your party.
Mm-hmm.
So something could happen with them.
Hello, esteemed customer.
I gotta roll back and hang out with Hawk soon because I'm trying to save a little bit less. If we're not making decisions, why bother saving?
Oh, I see.
Technically, it doesn't save me more time, but I'm just afraid that we're gonna hit some kind of weird technical limitation and it's not gonna let us save anymore. Dunno. Just a fear. Okay, spend time.
Splendid.
I'm so curious now.
Yes, indeed. Indeed.
He probably just wants you to let him go immediately, though.
Yeah, it's icy. Go then.
What? Okay. Thank you.
My thanks, and apologies, young master. This is getting weird. Should I be worried? Perhaps he... Nah, how could I be thinking that? It's Griffith! More disturbingly, it seems I'm starting to talk to myself. Yeah.
See, I think he's starting to think what we're thinking. Something's up.
Okay, so now we just gotta hang out with Griffith. And then we can save. Because, yeah, I might as well pick up as many quests as we can possibly jam into a short period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we can just skip past this. I'm still a little bit disappointed that there wasn't more character customization over the course of this game.
Oh,
Like,
you mean just acquiring new skills through
the perk system was
relationships
neat,
and the
but, like,
trinkets?
you know, it's kind of implying that Kay is getting better at melee combat, but he was always kind of a secondary / like status stick, maybe. You know, to put status afflictions on enemies, but mostly he's just there as a healer.
He's
I
supposed
know.
to be the paragon, the buffer.
I guess I just really like RPGs where the characters like really grow and improve. Beyond just statistically, because they could have actually had it that the characters never leveled up, period. And none of the damage numbers went up. And in fact, everybody could have just had like a Zelda heart system and it would have been perfectly acceptable. Whew, I'm beat. Griffith really knows what he's doing. I wonder what Grandpa was like with the sword. Oh, that's right. I can always ask him, can't I? Silly undead business. Are you sure you were not followed?
I'm an expert at everything you can think of. I can do no wrong.
No, Sir Knight. I'm an expert after all.
Whoa, wait, is it Hawksoon with... Huh.
I trust there were no issues?
I,
No issues? Oh, the innocence! Do you know how hard it is to move that kind of volume without headache? That, and the castle armory isn't exactly a convenient point of delivery. Oh no. Yes, my bad, but you know my meaning. Indeed, not a single soul, just as you asked and graciously paid for. The scary Loren lady, the villagers, they're none the wiser.
Wait, they're smuggling stuff?
I bet Griffith is, like, bolstering the armory and stuff. Or it's something completely different.
Because all that they're saying is that they're smuggling large things and that his sisters, no one's aware.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Well, that's not entirely true, but hear me out on this. The Golden One saw me, but he doesn't care. I don't think he cares about anything. Excellent. I want to avoid any possible ruckus for now. Mm-hmm. So tell me, does young Lord Loren know?
What?
No, and I do not take well to tattling. Are we clear? Ah, naturally. Customer satisfaction is imperative in my line of work. I'll be discreet. Very discreet.
Watch your tone.
Just what was that blasted noise supposed to mean, pray tell? I'm sorry. This whole cloak and dagger ambiance. It's almost like you're some kind of villain, you know. So, I'm so different from your normal uptight self, Mr. Knight. I am surprised. No. Don't give me that look. I'll show myself out. Pleasure doing business with you, Master Griffith. And they can't see
What?
just Kay watching from around the corner? What
Well,
on earth is going on?
There is like a little wall. They should have
I
like,
guess.
actually had him go
Hiding
over the
around it.
little
Yeah,
line.
but it's a 2D environment, so they can't do. Alright, well, we might as well
So
pick
are
up
you
the
gonna
quest.
like look in the armory and see what's going on?
Huh. If I were an unidentified something and an unknown something else, where would I be?
Huh?
Oh, what's this? Judging from the trails and dust, something heavy must have been moved from here, from this place, here. From here, place here, not so long ago. Whatever you were looking for, it's not here. However, upon closer inspection, you find... Huh?
Oh, for the love of...
Well, I'll be damned. Griffith's gonna have some explaining to do.
What is it? What is it?
Nudes.
What? No. What?
Oh.
You mean some bad magazine or something? Did they even have those back then? Well, why should I say back then? You know, like... I suppose in the Renaissance there may have been books like that in print.
Yep. Okay, so we have to get him on Friday afternoon.
Okay.
It's not Friday. That's kind of
Well, you
annoying.
can always talk with Gren, who's in the town square.
Yeah, fine. Okay, so we're gonna have to... it's Monday, which makes this a little bit harder. Okay, so Signy, Theo, Valen, Diego, Dallas. Even though I don't use most of them, I really wish we'd actually been able to use the whole 6 party members.
We take
in
everyone but
certain
the
path.
people who we're doing quests for, or are we doing Levant's quest?
We're doing Levant's quest. Well, the thing is, I bet we can do these and it won't matter. Oh.
That's all the way out there. Wait, who else do we have a quest for?
We got 2 quests out here.
Oh, 2 of them.
Yeah. And then the last... Okay, you know what? We're just going to go inside. We're going to wait until Friday. Confront Griffith. Then we're going to go out, get those quests done. This way we don't have to worry about awkward timing. And this way we can get...
we can't save properly between quests. Hopefully there aren't any, like...
there are never any decisions there. So we're going to... Days of rest. I was really hoping that I could select, like, wait for 4 days. Oh, that's fine. I mean, I guess there's, like, fishing and a couple other things, but I just want to see the end of the plot, because after the game, there's the epilogue mode, where we can talk to everybody anyway and complete all the dungeons.
You can change the number, you know.
It didn't look like it.
Why would they have days of rest listed?
I was confused about that, but... There's... yeah.
I think there should have been a function for it. No arrows? No.
Nope. Doesn't look like it. Well, it's okay. Only one more day, and then we're good to go.
And we could have been talking with people and upping relationships during these days.
I just want this series to be done. Like...
Carl, your frustration is bad.
It's not my frustration. I'm stressing out. I have 13 concurrent series, not counting the intermittent ones right now. I need to finish things. Like, real bad. If this were the only series that I was doing, this level of stress would probably be maybe a bit uncalled for. But for me, like, we've been recording this game for 2 months now, and I'm like, it's still going on.
Oh, he's talking to Signy?
Huh. Was. Mighty fine weather, is it not, young master? Mm-hmm. I would say that the climate in Rashtil is almost agreeable. Perhaps we should organize a festival one of these days. I'm sure Lady Ellie would be delighted with that idea. Oh yes, I'm sure she would. Look, Griffith, we need to talk. Young master? This isn't going to be easy. But as ruler, I can't shy away from certain revelations. Alas, it can't end in any other way but confrontation. I do not understand what you mean. You will, in a second. Explain to me this. How did you? I'm so sorry, Griffith. That, young master, allow me to explain. I'm afraid it speaks for itself. All my efforts. You were not supposed to find this. All of my subterfuge. And all under my nose?
Why me?
I'm not the bad guy here, Griffith. You know me. I can understand many things. Give it another year or so, and I'm pretty sure nothing will faze me anymore. It's just how it is with our family. But really, pewter toy soldiers?
Aww.
Not toy soldiers, sire. Miniature wargaming. You take 2 armies and put them in ranks and formations, even give them equipment. They even have named hero units. See, for example, the one you are holding is Werner Karl, the 4-chosen sword emperor of Kaftfarzug. Kaftfarzug.
It's
and,
Haftfleisch.
why are you looking at me like that?
Hey.
That's just wow. I feel like Gwen would have a field day with this. Everyone needs a hobby, right? Please tell me you don't have a body pillow of Signy hidden under your bed or whatever.
Really,
Young master,
young
please.
master?
I have my standards. Alright, this is niche, but I guess I don't mind. Why should I anyway? No need to hide this kind of stuff from me. You hear? We're friends. Carry on.
Gods, thank you.
Thank you, Master K.
100 times.
You do not know just how glad I am to hear that. I'll be off then.
Huh?
Yes, Griffith. Not a word to Lady Gwen. Not a word. Oh, thank the gods.
So he just likes playing with miniatures.
Mm-hmm. I'm a little bit disappointed he wasn't trying to romance Gwen or something insane like that. But that's okay.
Wait, so we maxed him out. He
Yeah.
doesn't have a quest.
Yeah, he was an easy one to go for because they have a number of gimme characters, which I actually really appreciate. You know, characters that are easy to max out, just in case you did run into some problems somehow.
Now, it's fortuitous that both of the quests are in close proximity, but the question is, do you hop from one to the other?
Yeah, I will not be able to hop from one to another, but I don't care about efficiency at this point. Honestly, what's probably going to happen to waste time, seeing as we're going to be wasting time so we can get the ending, is we're going to finish these quests, turn them in, and then I'm just going to go on a tour between the couple of remaining map points we still have. So more or less just ping-ponging between this and this until we run the clock. Should work. Should work great. Okay, I saved, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I believe he did.
Okay, Well of Abad. Abade. Whee!
Hopefully you saved. I was just looking at you while you were talking.
The old sun, a secluded shrine, rises above the sunlit cemetery.
Okay, who are these people? They look unique.
This is the Well of Abade? They don't look like a dangerous cult to me, Levant. Looks can be deceiving. Do not falter.
With all the in-game references, maybe they're LARPers or something.
Greetings, are you here to find peace too? What are you doing here? Who are you? Oh, I'm nobody important, just a pilgrim who came to pay his respects to the sun. Are you associated with the Church of Sacred Fire? Not at all. We follow the humble words of the Reverend Kalgar, an offshoot, if you will. If anything, the way of the Sacred Flame teems with excessive violence. However, we all worship the same sun. Magnificent thing, isn't it? The sun? With each dawn, it inspires us to rise and be reborn. It gives us hope to face the day anew, and again and again. Everything changes. Nothing truly perishes. That's the beauty of life. I see. Well, good day to you then. Likewise, friend. Levant? Heresy. I'm sorry?
This cannot stand.
Heretics, all of you. Your insolent sect will burn in the name of sacred fire. But we're just pilgrims passing through. Aren't we all brothers in faith? Levant, stop.
I hold the light.
You dare to call us similar in any way. I hold the light. I hold the truth. I am Azalius Castor Levant, and you... Please, have mercy, Sir Knight. Enough, Levant. They're not your enemies. There's been enough death caused in the name of the sacred fire. Silence! Do not presume to know anything of my worship. I don't, but I know you. You're better than that. You said you've done plenty of things you're not proud of, all in the name of causes you did not believe in. That you should have been punished, but punishment never came. Do not make the same mistakes again. The sun may be gone, indeed, but you still hold the light, right? Please, have heart. Levant, let it go. Alas, in truth, mayhap I am the wicked one here.
No rest for the wicked.
That's it?
Yep. As far as I can tell. Alright, other one. Ruins of Esval. Once a proud bastion of a city dedicated to the sacred fire, this quiet ruin seems to hide a secret. Venture forth.
Though you are planning to tackle the issue casually, it's business as usual after all. On Henrietta's insistence, you find yourself approaching the ruins of Esval under the cover of the night. And while you don't buy into the whole cloak and dagger thing, you quickly learn that she's a pretty driven woman when she wants to be.
So that happened.
Once, she says, looking into the distance, the city of Esval stood proud as a hub for the devout, and a proud contender for hosting one of the Welkin spires. The church believed that Esval would be the hand that would subdue Rashtil. As you can see, time crumbles everything. She ponders for a while, before motioning at you to follow her down an overgrown cliff.
Follow Henrietta?
Even without Henrietta's introduction, it goes without saying that this place has not aged well. Today, all that remains amidst the piles of bricks is a bunch of deteriorated dwellings, their bleached walls stripped of all emblems of bygone glory. It's a ruin without an identity and without a name, remembered only by dusty history books. The two of you reach an isolated cylinder of a building, likely a remnant of the guardhouse. At first glance, the half-collapsed interiors appear nothing more than a carpet of debris, but Henrietta seems convinced otherwise.
What exactly are we looking for here?
What's this building?
Okay, what's this building?
The last remaining guardhouse in Esval. These things used to be connected by underground tunnels to quickly move troops around. I am willing to bet that we can find our rats there.
So, we're looking for a way down below.
Indeed, and I believe we may have just found it. We may have just found it. She shoves a couple of rocks aside, revealing a poorly disguised trapdoor. With utmost care, you slowly descend down the ladder and into the tunnels below Esval. And the moment you touch the ground and take a look around, it becomes obvious that numerous people have been hard at work to organize a larger effort down here. Somebody has painstakingly expanded these clandestine tunnels into larger interconnected chambers, with carefully thought out layout and prop lanterns to make the place more livable. Many things seem to indicate that this needed the approval of some greater, much wealthier power. Rifles from Shadu, printing presses from Midway, even a small dwarven furnace. All under my nose, says Henrietta, biting her lip. Unforgivable.
You're being too hard on yourself.
She eyes you sternly. Good intentions are no excuse for
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
A man with a lantern and a sword approaches you, and he is not alone. Like henchmen in a bad script, numerous other armed men emerge from various sides of the room to confront you.
Doc, now, who are you people? How'd you get here? Let Henrietta talk.
Okay, sure. She nonchalantly removes her monocle and proceeds to polish it, seemingly without a care in the world. Gentlemen, she begins, all dignified yet friendly, I could ask the same question of you. I believe you're all Lordamarians here. What is more, as far as I can tell, you seem to be working against the interests of Lordamar. Why, if I may ask?
What? What are you on about, you crazy broad? We are Lordamar. Don't give me all that bull about peace and love. Lordamar will stand on its own and triumph like it did in the past. The sacred fire shall burn across the world.
He raises his hands and numerous loud cheers join him in unison. Ha ha! I see, she responds, putting her monocle back on. Overall, I'm sure you have some valid points. And I am sorry, but you are wrong about one thing. You are not Lordamar. She unveils her crossbow, pointing at the man. I am Lordamar.
What?
What happens next unfolds almost in a flash. Loud, clanging chaos erupts as the men in the hideout fall one by one to crossbow projectiles. From the left, from the right, it doesn't matter as the attacker seems to be constantly changing positions. Before they can retaliate in organized manner, they're down to 3 men. 2 of them are hunted before they can reach the ladder, eviscerated mid-flight by Henrietta's assault. The last one, babbling incoherently, attempts to run deeper into the tunnels in some maddened attempt to escape. No avail. But it should be like to no avail, right?
Mm-hmm.
In a matter of seconds, the entire room falls silent, with only the 2 of you remaining. You can't help but stand there stupefied, all but unable to react or comprehend. She just murdered a bunch of people. Finally, she looks at you, her face betraying no emotion. She adjusts her gloves, shaking off the unnecessary grime. Are you all right, Lord Lauren?
I want to just go with number 3. Or 1. Let's go with 1.
Yeah, sure.
What just happened?
I corrected my mistake. She glances over at the numerous bodies, and you can see a sliver of sadness in her unbreakable facade. The foolish, foolish men, throwing their lives away so pointlessly. She shakes her head. What can I say? My job is not always pleasant, Lord Lauren. In any case, we are done here. The Mystere shall secure the goods as evidence. She clears her throat. I suggest we leave. We can discuss things later. I wonder if you had intervened if things would have gone better.
Meh. That was kind of cool.
Huh?
Yeah. I see no reason why we shouldn't just let her do her thing. Also, at this point, literally nothing matters to me in this game. Like, we're done. We've completed everything. All that remains is to, well, beat it. And so, like, the minute, like, differences between different results kind of don't matter to me.
Well, because Levant's was on rails, and there was no real way to actually treat that.
Yeah.
But that one, you actually had the opportunity to say something. What were the other options?
I probably could have rebutted. We could have actually just straight up attacked them ourselves. A couple of things like that. I don't know.
But do you think either way it would have ended with her crossbowing them all to death?
Yep. Or us having to fight normally. Return to Levant, return to Henrietta.
Did you save?
Don't need to, but I think so, yeah.
You were right.
I am a relic of the past. In my stubbornness and my fear, I refuse to acknowledge it. I wanted to break it, mold into my image, so that I may once again feel comfortable, to fall into easy patterns, to never feel guilt and doubt again. But I did not outgrow the world. The world outgrew me.
Sounds good to me.
You did the right thing back then. There's no need to torment yourself. You wanted to know my oath. My oath when the world was different, when it burned in the hands of Lordamar. Back then, Ascalia was a nuisance.
House was the problem.
Your house was the problem. Which means, yes, you were to be purged. I swore an oath that I shall not rest until the sun rises again above Rashtil, vowing to vanquish whatever phantom evil was there to be found in your lands. I would not give quarter, I would not rest. That fate has decided to take that the fate has decided to take that vow to literal levels. The irony. But maybe it wasn't. Maybe, just maybe, the vow that made me come back has a different, greater purpose. Maybe my oath is more voluminous than I had assumed.
Stay in the light.
I see that now. The trick was to supply Ascalia with light, not heat. And you are that light, Kay, of House Loren. You are the change, the light above Rashtil, and I shall not rest until you're realized in that goal. This I swear. Then, now, as long as this old sun burns. Well, that was easy enough.
Okay.
And Henrietta is here. Cool.
Now, were those guys planning an assassination on Kay, though?
Yes,
Was that the
or
whole
at
thing?
least to you know, drum up unrest against him. Which is about the same thing. Supposedly Henrietta's here. She's
Probably
I guess
downstairs.
she's probably hiding in the closet. I don't know why so many people hide in this closet here.
I mean, Levant likes the armory.
Yeah, I guess she does too.
How sad.
Oh, she's busy.
In Theo's case, he's a vampire, so being below ground probably would be beneficial. Oh, we still haven't gotten 100% with her even then.
Well, we have to
Wait
kill
a
some
day.
time, yeah. Well, that's fine. Guess I'll just rest for a day.
Or you could have hung out with someone.
Coulda. Let's see.
I'm just wondering if we spoke with Gren, if we would learn more about this Duchess that had hired him.
I just want to be... I just want to knock another game off my list.
Yes,
And if we...
yes.
If we have the time, we can
How sad.
come back for it. I don't know, whatever.
Unfortunate, isn't it? I'm sorry you had to witness that, but there was no other way.
Yeah, so she would have crossbowed everybody.
I've already sent my full report to the Council of Elders. If any big names are behind this, we're gonna out them for everyone to see.
Okay.
Unfortunately, yeah. I'm not sure if that's the word I'd use. I dread to ask whether your job always looks like this.
Not always. Still, I understand if you feel the need to judge me. I never said my profession wasn't dirty. The Mystere are spies, advisors, ambassadors, inquisitors, and yes, sometimes killers. It is not an easy task, nor a very socially endearing one, but if it helps the people of Lordamar, it is always worth it.
Right. I think I'll be sleeping with my eyes open for a while.
You're joking, aren't you?
Not entirely.
All right, let's make it official then. By the powers vested upon me by the Kingdom of Lordamar and the Church of the Sacred Fire, I swear this, Lord Lauren. Kay, you have nothing to fear from me.
My crossbow, on the other hand.
Is that better?
You're having way too much fun with this.
Maybe just a little.
But yeah, just to reiterate just how, like, jam-packed my schedule is. I have 3 more games coming out tomorrow.
We can talk with her again, by the way.
Yeah, we can hang out with her.
Right.
I don't know if it's going to do anything, but I just got a couple of keys for like a wizard, like a wizard action RPG.
A wizard action RPG.
Yeah, I don't know if it's any good. It's multiplayer. It might be kind of MMO-y, which makes me worried. But I just got a bunch of keys for that. I got Sundered. We got
a bunch of keys?
Yeah.
For the wizard MMO?
Yep. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but I figured I'd launch it this weekend and see if it's fun. We've got Pyre, which is part of the reason why I'm in a hurry to finish this, because...
Also... that
Zodiarcs.
Fortnite or
and
whatever.
Fortnite, which is coming out tomorrow. Sundered. There's too many games. I'm buried under the mammoth pile that is
Which
at
is,
the end of July.
It's sad because last month you barely had anything.
Yeah, I was... Well, between E3 and the summer sale and a couple other things, nobody wanted to release stuff. And now that that's passed and we're starting to roll into the fall, people are like, dump games, dump games, dump games. And I'm like, no,
And
please
you
no.
had saved? Or
Yeah, I
is
just
she
saved.
not at max?
I don't know if she's...
No, it's another hangout day.
Yep. Yeah, she was at 71, so chances are she was at just shy of. Okay. So personal bonds. Yeah, hang out with her and we'll max her out. Okay, so I guess we did need to max out the faction.
And you'd saved?
We don't need to. There's nothing to say.
Excellent.
Oh, you mean because there's no choices that will influence
Yep.
how well things turn out.
Greetings.
I have some news for you. I've received word that 4 pretty well-respected revelators are pending trial for their actions against the states of Ascalia and Lordabar. The Order of Knights Cerulean may have been involved, too. But that's a whole different investigation. For now, things will be calm. And who knows, maybe it'll also be a step towards normalcy.
I'm glad to hear that.
Believe me, the Mystere shares your sentiment. But that's not the only thing I wanted to talk about.
Despite all the terrible historical reasons for hate and mistrust, time and time again you've proven a steadfast ally to the Kingdom of Lordamar. And a good friend.
I look at you and smile. Because there are still people like you out there. Because the fact that you're a king makes me believe that the things may, indeed, change for the better.
Thank you for that.
Okay.
The partial voice acting is just...
Partial.
It's so weird.
Alright. So at this point,
Bonds.
bonds are almost completely... So we still have Haxun, Gren, and Riel. And we probably maybe could make it. I just...
He only unlocks crafting.
Yeah, and I'm sure they have interesting
Watch it be
stories.
one of those silly endings where it's like, you did not
You did not max up
everyone.
everything. You did not complete every dungeon.
Watch
No.
all your characters die. Isn't that what Mass Effect 2 did?
There's very distinctly a... yeah, actually, Mass Effect 2, if you were not ready enough, everybody died. And even if you were ready enough, almost
Certain
everybody
people
died. It was...
Well, wasn't it you put people in different positions in different parts of the mission, and if you put them in a place that wasn't their expertise or
Yeah.
something, and if you hadn't done their personal story quests,
They would just randomly die, yeah.
yeah,
It kind of made sense, but it... I actually have grown to kind of dislike games that are that open-ended, because I find the experiences lessened as a result.
Well, didn't it also tie their hands when it came to Mass Effect 3? Because suddenly all of these characters had
Yeah.
to be relegated to...
All of these characters that could have died suddenly became irrelevant because they couldn't be important for the story. I think it would have been so much cooler if they'd actually been brave. Why is there a quest location here? I just realized. What?
Is that the battle?
Oh, that might be the battle.
But we can't select it.
Nope. Whee!